Environment Victoria didn't support the decision to lower the water restrictions, and I say that with none of us like being on restrictions. No one wants to be on restrictions, but the simple fact of the matter is that the river, Yarra River and Thompson River, have been on restrictions for many, many years. They were first to go on restrictions, and the government didn't lift the restrictions on the Yarra River. They just lifted the restrictions on consumers of water. So more excess water is still being taken out of those rivers. We are using more water as consumers and as Melburnians. If you are fair dinkum about securing water for the environment and for the people who live in the environment, you would make sure that restrictions are evenly lifted. You can't have rivers being the first on restrictions and the last off, because they'll die. And therefore we won't be able to drink the water from them, because it'll have toxic blooms all the way through it. And we've seen that down in the Gippsland Lakes in the last few years, and in the Murray River in the last few years. So this again is not a crazy prediction. It's actually been seen in Victoria of late. So we actually need those healthy rivers. We need to lift the restrictions on them before we lift in restrictions on Melburnians, so that we have a healthy river for us to use as well.
So we're doing it back to front at the moment, the state government's...
Yeah. But rivers don't vote. So that is why I believe that water restrictions weren't lifted from rivers and were lifted from Melburnians. It's a real pity that they don't vote. And what we hope is that Melburnians who have been really committed to saving water and are meeting their 155 target, and in fact many of our members are well under 100 litres per person per day. We hope that they continue to save water, because I think Melburnians are quite proud that they can save water and understand it's a good thing, so that we can lift restrictions on those rivers very quickly. And show the government that they're willing to continue being water efficient, because it's a way of life now, and political cycles shouldn't impact on that. It just should be the way that we live.